What happens when you think of meditation? Do you seize up at the mere mention of the word, or do you embrace it and the fullness and benefits of the practice? It certainly wasn't always easy for me. So meditation was something that I longed to do, but I definitely struggled to develop a consistent practice. So I would go on these lovely yoga retreats and so enjoyed how I felt during and after the meditation practices. I would promise myself that when I returned home, this time I would continue a daily practice. However, each time I would fall into the same old mindset that I really sucked at meditation. So when I tried to do it on my own, I felt agitated and I found my mind racing, and so I would quit again. When I think about my life and how meditation and yoga have changed it, I think about how it's become such a supportive practice, one that has held me in challenging times and propelled me towards my passion and dreams. To describe a bit of my story, I can start with 3 words: broken, buzzed, and blindsided. I labeled myself as broken. And this is not easy for me to talk about, but I struggled with infertility for a long time and was never able to have my own child. And as a result of that, I, on a subconscious level, labeled my body as broken. My body wasn't able to do what a woman's body should be able to do. So I found myself reaching age 40, 41, and still not having a child. And I guess unknowingly, I started to punish my body, excessively working out. And I think this was just a way for me to stuff the pain and the disappointment and to numb it. So I felt broken. And then the word buzzed. I just had this buzzing feeling all the time in my body. I didn't know it at the time, but my nervous system was continuously revved up all the time. I was conditioned to go, to do, to work out, to be more. And the act of stopping, being still, was actually quite painful and totally a waste of time, I thought. So my body and my mind were like a car engine that was revved up in 5th gear from sunrise until my head hit the pillow at night. And I guess I would say now that there was an undercurrent of anxiousness in me all the time, and I just learned to live with it. But if I were to get still, it was quite painful, extremely uncomfortable. And I remember after my first yoga class when the teacher said that I needed to lay still in Shavasana, I felt like my skin was crawling. Like, what? Lay here and do nothing? So when I found a meditation teacher, Sarah McLean, she changed my mindset and literally changed my life. I was finally able to meditate on a consistent daily basis. And I realized that I had had unrealistic expectations about meditation, and that kept me from doing it. And that I also realized that I needed meditation more than I needed anything else. So I guess you could say I lost my buzz, that meditation was a buzzkill for me. The more I practiced meditation, I felt calmer, more anchored. I felt stronger. And for the first time, I could exhale and I could breathe easier. And I started to feel a sense of peace and calm. And I really started to feel the true benefits of meditation. So through yoga and meditation practices and the wisdom teachings that go along with it, I started to heal myself on a deeper level. I no longer labeled myself as broken. That was actually a really beautiful moment when I realized that I'm not broken. I'm blessed in so many ways. The last word, blindsided. We've all been blindsided in our lives, all of us. I had been meditating for over a year and I was getting a solid foundation under me, feeling strong. And then I was blindsided. My father had a freak accident where he was walking down the basement steps and missed the bottom step. It threw him forward and his head went through the drywall, breaking his neck instantly. And his life and all of our lives changed in one step. He survived as a quadriplegic, and we spent the next few years living in hospitals. And we all have a story like this in some way, where we've been blindsided by events and occurrences that we did not anticipate or we didn't see it coming. I journeyed beside my dear mother also into the slow descent and painful experience of dementia, walking with her as she moved from initial panic attacks through 7 years of decline. And through all of these experiences, I was so grateful for the practice of meditation. This practice has absolutely held me, and it has propelled me. It has boosted me forward in my life and in my career, and it's supported me as I have created a very successful business over the years. It moved me forward towards my dream of serving and helping people. And it's a critical, extremely valuable life skill. It's such a joy to share this practice with others and to hear their stories of how it's held them and propelled them. And I've taught over 1,000 people to meditate, and the emails that I have received from students sharing how meditation has changed their lives for the better. And those emails are so satisfying and literally are part of what propels me forward. Eckhart Tolle says, if you get the inside right, the outside will fall into place. And I learned that all the really important things in life are an inside job, like peace, compassion, kindness, courage, love, and so many more qualities. So meditation helps you cultivate these qualities in yourself and in your life. And the benefits of meditation show up in your life in numerous ways. With the right expectations, anyone can learn to meditate.